He's been doing this for about an hour.
And now, I throw the dance to Dave.
I hate you.
Hi, welcome to NPCs of Tal'Dorei, reviewing Critical Role episode 107, The Forge Below. Wonderful episode with roleplay and combat and everything you want.
Just like every episode of Critical Role.
Kind of, yeah.
Have you noticed he's a lot shorter than me in this episode? Because naturally I'm taller than Oliver, and he's normally sitting in his gaming chair to make him taller, but he forgot to change a light bulb in his room, so we had no lighting.
So you have to sit on a chair where you can actually see that I'm
it's quite funny.
Yeah.
I kind of a little bigger.
So this episode was it was fun. It was Travis's birthday, which was cool. Happy birthday, Grog.
Yeah.
Hey.
Travis.
Travis
is the name.
Grog, yeah.
But yeah, it was an episode that didn't have too much to it, but it had enough.
It was a long episode. It's just
it felt like a long episode, but when when we were writing down what actually happened, it's not a huge significant journey, but I mean things happen. Yeah. So we'll start off with Kiki and Vax having a little bit of heart-to-heart, having another discussion about what's happening. Something that someone pointed out is that Vax, like when he talks to anyone else, he's a little bit more upbeat, but when he talks to Kiki now, it's just like, this sucks.
I've got the line that I thought was beautiful and it was very poetic. I'm grateful for the time I have left to look on you. But he does it with his...
I found a loophole. The loophole is that they just banish Vigna to somewhere.
Because banishment, but banishment spell doesn't last permanently.
Well, banished to like a pendant. Like, you know how there's a pendant little thing. Obviously, Vigna will be able to break out of there, but apparently, to fulfill the Raven Queen's promise or whatever, they need to kill Vigna.
Yeah.
Or I think it's just like depower them.
Right.
Or something. So what if they just trap them?
You could do.
Technically, Vex doesn't need... They wouldn't be fulfilled.
Yeah. And,
I mean, Vigna would still be around in some regard, but you could at least give them a life.
Well, see, that's the tricky thing about plane shifting or banishment or putting them in the necklace. It's never going to be a permanent solution because there's always ways to even escape the Night Hells, banishment, the Night...
It feels like there might be.
Yeah, I think that would be a good loophole.
It's a loophole.
That way, technically, Vax will get to live.
Vax will get to live, but Raven Queen might go, damn it, I should have been more specific.
It's like when the devil asks you, what's your wish for your soul? You have to be very specific. With the wording, right? Or if you're playing Munchkin, for example.
It's like when someone asks for world's peace, and then it turns out the world's actually pretty boring if everyone gets along. Yeah, it would be. There'll be no disagreements. Everyone will be having the exact same thing. Everyone will make the exact same... It
would be the movie Equilibrium. Another nice line from Kiki is, death isn't the end, which is nice. I think I said that more than once. But I think that the best part...
Well, you thought that more than once?
No, I think that they've said that.
Oh, okay. I thought that was really, really dark. I was like, I should not be concerned here.
No, it was good. But my favourite part, and the part that from the beginning, and maybe the whole episode, which now is going to be 10,000 GIFs, was of course the interpretive dance by Keyleth, which is what we were parodying.
It was quite funny.
That'll live on in the history of internet forever and ever.
Well, anything they put on the internet, there's so many moments from Critical Role that they're pretty much all. They'll wake up when they're 80 years old and then see it online I remember I did that. But anyway, so we move. They plan their next step, and we say goodbye to Pike once again. Obviously, Ashley is not around at the moment.
Being a big movie star and TV star.
TV star, but made a good reason why Pike had to leave once again. Just something that needs to happen.
I actually wrote down that I really like Matt's portrayal of Pike.
It's got so much better.
Yeah, it's actually quite a good impression.
I think he's been around Ashley enough to start mimicking it. I'd love to him to mimic other ones. Fully go for it. So they essentially managed to charter a ship,
which is quite cool.
Well, first they bamfed through a tree. I believe the town is called Shawcombe, but please correct me if I'm wrong. To like a port town that was close to the volcano that they're going to forge the weapons that they need to defeat Vecna.
Because through the use of, I believe it was a vision or some kind of magic, Percy now has the designs in his head of the things that he needs to create, and Grog was blessed with the gift of smithing, so he knows how to actually make them. But they need to get to the forge, the Great Forge. What was it called? The Forge Below, was the name of the episode.
So basically that's where they're heading to. So they get a ship after some good conversation. They get the Captain Santy of the Shore Shanty. Santy of the Shore Shanty.
So that 10 times fast.
Yeah, there you go. So they basically sailed over to a small little ship. It wasn't really fast, but Kiki.
Use some wind spell to light the sails.
Yeah, exactly. They dive underwater. They go to the volcano, and they're underwater. They use. I think the workarounds were very, very creative.
Very creative.
So
essentially, they activate a spell on them that allows them to breathe using water, because the air is acrid, the air is poisonous, and there's no oxygen. So they use the little jug, Grog's jug, and they ask it to fill with water, and then they just plunge their heads into the water, take a breath, and I lose my hat.
Yeah.
And we'll cut that. We'll just make that look smooth as. And
no, you're still talking while I do it. I can't cut that.
Look, it's your job to edit this video.
Yeah, but if you talk while you want me to cut it, I can't just cut away the visual to a plant and then
bring your game up to the next level.
No.
So anyway, they use the bowl of water to breathe, and essentially just occasionally just take a breath and keep going.
Yeah, and they make a joke that it's getting more foggy, and we're disgusted as they go through.
Because
they're all using it. It was really funny. Yeah. And then Grog punches the volcano. I love that.
It's such a Chuck Norris moment.
Yeah, I know. I saw so many. I even saw Chuck Norris
nice.
on that as well.
Nice.
So Grog tries to punch the volcano. Really, it's just so they can try and find a way through into the volcano.
They want to find the anvil in this volcano.
Exactly. So basically, they go deeper, and break.
Yep.
But they were back, and they. I wrote down the kind of hellhound lizards.
Yeah.
What
so
were
I don't know the technical name. Essentially, there's quite terrifying blind creatures come out of the walls, and they have no sight, so the whole party just kind of does the Jurassic Park tactic. Grog actually goes to Matt. Can I quietly go into a rage?
Yeah.
Which I thought was a great one.
Quietly go into a rage. But yeah, I call them hellhound lizards, so they're kind of like fiery lizard thingies.
Terrifying creatures.
So you had a mother, and then you had little children.
And
Fox Marketing is good at killing baby monsters.
Yeah, any baby celestial babies, that kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I think these monsters, knowing the monster manual, would probably have advantage on smell checks, which is I think how combat begins. The thing it smells out the party.
Yeah. Then we enter a battle. Basically,
pretty cool battle.
I mean, the significant things like Grog gets swallowed.
Yeah.
And then he gets spit out.
Yeah.
And then he gets then he kills the mother.
He got that. How do you want to do this on his birthday?
That's really, really sweet as well. It's really cool. But he also got swallowed on his birthday too. So I mean,
swings and roundabouts.
Yeah. You know, you take the good, take the bad.
Yeah.
And then Scanlan transforms into that angel thingy again,
which he just loves.
Which apparently has got a small penis.
Yeah, little cube penis.
Yeah, so he just had a belt on and he kills the babies. So he's an angel killing baby.
No, a small cubed cocked angel killing babies. Yeah, say that, man.
That's
D&D.
Yeah, that's like just saying Percival's full name.
Yeah. Percival Frederick Strain von Musil Durrell Oscar.
Nah, one day.
Right.
I should just do that every single episode
until
you get it right.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So yeah,
Vax actually says that he has foreluck according to the Tal'Dorei campaign guide.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That
was something to throw at Matt.
He essentially just goes, wait a minute, in your campaign guide that you released, did you not say?
I wonder how long he's been waiting for that. He's been waiting so long to throw that in his face. And Matt, you could feel like there was this conversation had mildly happened before, because when it came out, we got the smile, everyone going, here it comes. So eventually they... And then Matt was just like, how Matt addressed that was basically him saying, yeah, you're right, but I'm going to have to justify it, just make it seem you got lucky here. So because he came back from he got Raven Queen's blessing and all this stuff, he got an extra luck.
So four lucks a day now, which is massive.
Well, I don't know if...
That's advantage, I mean...
it is advantage, but I mean, Matt...
Can you? Do you know if you can use?
Why didn't he have that before? Like, why did Matthew not give him the luck before?
I don't
know. Or have you put it in the guide?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I want to know if you can use luck twice on the same roll. I don't think you can. I think if you roll, it's bad luck. Roll, you can't use luck again on that same roll.
Why couldn't you?
I don't know. I just think
because once it's expended, it's expended.
Yeah.
So I would be surprised.
I'm gonna have to check that. But yeah, eventually they find huge, ridiculously massive metal steps.
Yeah. So, but basically, once the bad guys the bad lizards are away, they found some stairs, and then Grog jokingly says, "I'm going to check for traps," and rolls and gets a nat 20. I don't think he actually did it.
Traps.
No, I don't think he actually did it. He did it as a joke, but it was quite funny. But yeah, then as they went down, they heard a heavy kind of machine sound. Yeah.
Yeah, that was with a nat 20 for Vax's investigation check.
Yeah.
So essentially that was a 37, I think, once he added it all up.
Yeah. But they head down to the stairs and they find some kind of weird puzzle, like a triangle and a weird kind of. And then they had a smelter there as well, and it was, obviously it was something they need, that this is what they were looking for.
Yeah.
But they kind of had to figure it out.
And there were words, if I'm not mistaken, as well, written in many different languages, but because
it's like arcane glyphs on them.
Yeah, arcane glyphs.
Yeah.
But because of Scanlan's form that he polymorphed into, he has true sight, which means he can just see everything, and he also has comprehend all languages in that form. So Matt was kind of like...
Matt didn't like it. Matt didn't like it, but he was just like... It's one of those, probably you recognise as a DM, it's like you're slightly impressed, but you're also a little bit annoyed at the same time. You're like, it's good that they realised that and kept on top of it, but it kind of screwed out what I was doing.
Yeah, because essentially Matt was like going to propose this puzzle of, yes, it's in a language you don't understand, but Scanlan's like, excuse me, no.
Yeah, I don't understand.
In this form, I understand all language.
This naked angel
with the cube god. So they find the forge, essentially.
Yeah.
But weirdly, there are these, what Matt described as metal warriors.
Well, Grog starts using the smelter.
Yeah.
And it starts warming it up, and and he describes it goes to yellows and oranges, and then it's white, and then it kind of triggers the warriors, the metal warrior kind of golems. But I mean,
what they hypothesized.
Yeah, that they were guessing in there, but Matt wasn't confirming that. He was very vague about it. So I think they're not really golems; they're just metal men. Essentially,
around the forge, there were these. They're like half imbued into the walls, and they all had like a triangular shape cut out of their faces. Percy was actually like pawing around and trying to figure this out. And Matt said, I don't know what this means, but Matt said it wasn't exactly like a point, like a triangle that's been taken out. It was a weird shape. Don't know what that means, but he thought it was necessary enough to mention it, so it's probably important.
It's probably how to kill it.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe you kill them and then you pour the liquid metal into the triangle.
Yeah, to
smelt something, and then that's like a key. Or...
Well, there's 3 warriors, and they've got 3 stones.
Right.
It might match up.
Possible. Yeah.
But it was very convenient that there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
And they've only got 3 stones. But
anyway, as Percy's pouring around, they come to life with this golden halo around them, and essentially that's where combat will begin with the next episode.
Probably, unless they can sort it out with their words and be very nice to them and ask them to not do this.
Roll persuasion.
It's not going to happen. It's critical roll.
Yeah, they're going to mess stuff up.
They're gods.
Yeah, so that...
Oh, did you... Also, just on the side, you remember Keyleth makes a goldfish joke at herself?
Yeah.
She's like, there's a tall cliff here. I like that.
Oh, that's going to be a trope now for Critical Role.
Well, I mean, she got
smashed.
Oh, people just...
There's actually quite a few memes about that as well, circulating the fan pages on Facebook.
Well, I mean, it's one of those, like... Imagine doing a mistake in D&D. But in this format, because it's on the internet, you've got such a wide audience that people constantly remind you of that one mistake that you did.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the goldfish t-shirt to come out in the Critical Role store.
Yeah, it's like a goldfish jumping off saying, "We're gods!" I want that one.
So yeah, like we said, that's the entire episode. Yeah. And even though, it was a 4-hour episode, not a lot.
No, not a lot happened. Yeah. And it's one of those episodes that you finish watching and going, you're like, oh, that was good. Then you start working in your head what actually took place, and
it wasn't a lot. There were some real cool moments. The combat, again, we don't really go too much into the combat because it's one of those things you want to watch.
Yeah, I mean, we could analyse every roll.
Yeah.
And everyone just this happened on this turn, blah blah. But I mean, it's one of those things you should watch.
Yeah.
Because it's another element of D&D that it's easier to learn by watching than actually describing, because it's quite hard to.
But again, we're getting closer to the crescendo, and we can feel that kind of building.
Now, there was a theory that the big battle is going to happen on Gen Con in 2 weeks.
Interesting theory.
So
Are they filming in Gen Con?
Yeah, because they did that last year. I was there.
Right.
Just for the record. Yeah, that's where I got this T-shirt. Actually. I got this T-shirt from Gen Con. Yeah. But yeah, it's in 2 weeks. Their live episode. So I mean, it would be cool.
Yeah.
But
2 episodes.
It feels like if they did that now, at this point where they are, it would feel way too forced that they try to fit it into the live show.
Well, see, I think what Matt could do is in the next episode, if very creatively storytelling, if he could set it up, that it didn't feel rushed, but it would be a very difficult job to do that.
Well, I guess next episode they'll get we assume that they're going to beat the Warriors, and no casualties.
Yeah.
If there's casualties, it kind of skews what I'm talking about. Yeah. But they're going to forge the weapons, and it will be that point where they have. If they go and fight now from that point, we'll probably see it in the live show. Yeah. If not, we might. And the final battle might start at the end of the next episode. It feels real close, though. Yeah. Feels like once they got the weapons, they'll have no real excuse.
I'm sure that the Gen Con episode will be epic, no matter what it is.
Yeah, definitely.
Be it the final victim.
I was there last year, and it was fantastic. I mean, everyone was chanting their names as they came onto the stage. And when I remember Keyleth, when she killed some kind of like wooden alligator thing. Yeah. Everyone just cheered and just like Keyleth. Yeah, it was amazing.
Man, wish I could have been there.
I was there. It was great.
So yeah, that's episode 107, The Forge Below.
That's about it.
That's
So just on side, thanks to everyone that has subscribed. We're over 50 subscribers now. On the way up. So if you do want to see more of us, make sure you watch the D&D shows that we run, Isaiah, Alicia, and
Black Winter Nights.
Yeah, I say it for him because I'm on that show. Yeah. I'm on the side, but I'm on the show.
So that's all on the channel D20 Multiverse.
Yes, and we've also got a podcast coming up, which may be released in a couple of weeks.
Ooh,
so that'll be fun. He's recording one on Saturday.
Yeah, I am.
With Ben.
What's Ben's
last name?
Crellin. Benjamin Crellin. I
always blank on his last name.
The international comedian, if I'm just going to name drop, who's had 5-star reviews from such papers as the Edinburgh Letter, something or other paper.
I'll put a link to one of his shows down below.
Yeah.
There you go.
He did a TED Talk as well. So podcasts, of course, more Dragon Tavern these guys are doing. Eyes of Alicia, Black Winter Nights, the two games that I DM set in my world, Alicia, on the same continent, cast, although in a couple of days... when do we release this? Not yet. The next episode of Black Winter Nights, they're getting on a ship, which they've just been given, which is very exciting.
Technically tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow for us. Yeah.
Well, tomorrow on our live stream.
Wait, no, tomorrow. Right.
Because this is released on Wednesday.
Yes, I was just like,
tomorrow's Wednesday. They do their live show, and we also now stream on YouTube as well. So if you subscribe to this channel, you'll get a notification when we go live.
Yeah. So that's it. That's it for this week. Thank you guys very much for watching. We've got our little tally over there of subscribers and stuff, and that keeps going up, which makes us happy. So from myself, Oliver Dungeon Master, and Dave, the NPCs of Tal'Dorei. Until next week. Is it Thursday yet? Bye.